Here we go.
All he is.
Hello, and welcome into another episode of The Company. I got a full house tonight. Got me, got Evil Sosa. What am I? Are you still Evil Sosa?
Nah, he didn't shave that shit.
No, it's there.
No, it's still.
Oh, I went off camera. I didn't see. Oh, I see now.
Okay.
Barely.
But
It's
Evil
5 o'clock.
Sosa, got
Yeah.
Nick, got Rich, got Izzo down there. Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing? I was going to say something about crypto, but I'm afraid we might get flagged for insider traded or some shit. So I won't say anything about it. Shiba Inu. Hope everybody had an amazing Hope everybody had an amazing week. We are nearing the end of summer. About to get into the next what is it? Summer, end of summer is like next week or
I think
I
it is
around
next week. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
next week.
and then of course you change your clocks back on the first Sunday in November. So we are
Which still feel like a while away.
yeah, it
Right.
does. It does. I mean October. Is it October or November?
November.
It's November, okay. Yeah, this year is freaking over, man. And you know what? We're still in the same position we were in last year.
I think
In
we're-
March, we're better, but yet not.
Yeah,
I feel like
was
we're
gonna
in a
say
worse position.
I think more. Yeah, when it was last year, it was we were in this position just because nobody knew what to do.
Yeah,
Now it's
now-
more people fighting what you're supposed to be doing.
Oh no,
It's
no.
called being stupid.
Thank you, Nick. I was going to say that.
I have a real
I
quick
was
thing.
trying to be nice.
Not to start on a sad note, but I was talking to my mom today. My cousin, he about 6 or 7, young in school. They got sent home to do schooling at home because of too many outbreaks of COVID at their school. So I guess they were doing online learning today, and a guidance counselor and principal came on there. So take a wild guess what they got told.
Who died?
Exactly. One of his classmates
Oh,
of COVID. So
Jeez.
for y'all
7 years
people somehow
you should-
thinking
You said
Go
7
ahead.
years old? 7 years
in
old?
that age, I forgot
Right.
exactly how old he
Oh.
is, but early
Yeah.
elementary school. Let's just say that.
Mhm.
Oh, man.
So for all these people who just not taking shit seriously, just thinking everything's gravy,
Mhm.
kids are dying, B.
And
Kids are dying.
if I'm mistaken, then let me know. But isn't there like an age restriction for getting the virus or getting the antivirus?
The vaccine 12.
Yeah, I take
Well,
it back.
well.
He's older than 6 or 7, but it's still he's in elementary school.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody's screaming, "Send my kids back to school! Send my kids back to school!" They're suffering.
They aren't
But then look what
safeguarded as
happens.
well as us adults are.
Yeah, look what happens.
Yeah. It just hit me that I almost forgot, but I definitely wanted to tell
and that
on the show.
that goes back to Tucker Carlson's stupid ass, where he was telling people, if you see kids with masks on, call DSS on their parents.
Yeah, exactly.
For
like
them to
that.
die?
So yeah,
a kid shouldn't have to figure out why their friend died of something like that. When they get older, they're going to be like, all of this was avoidable. When they put it all together,
Right.
they're going to be very mad at us. Very
why
mad.
did you send me to school, Mom, if you knew that this was going to happen? I mean, I don't understand.
Freedom.
And he understands what
America.
happened. He understood the severity of it. He was very sad. He said the kid's going to be with grandma. So put that in perspective. So he fully
dang.
understood.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like that. So
What's
there it
going
is.
on,
Sorry.
Nikki? How you doing? Is that that's Nikki?
Changing her name
So-
and shit.
She changed the name so much. I got to look at the picture. And be like,
Yeah, because I remember you said, hey, such and such. And then I look, I said, hey, man, that's Nikki.
So yeah, and that's another thing that people say. They say their kids are suffering at home, and I'm like, how? The kids I know have been thriving.
The parents are inconvenienced. It's not the kids
Yeah.
that suffer.
Or the parents are dumb as fuck. One or the other.
Well,
Or both.
I hate.
Just saying.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can't slip your Moscato when people. You gotta watch your own children.
I gotta share my Moscato with this little nigga. Take your ass.
Don't
back.
share your Moscato.
Whoa.
He said share.
he's just playing DSS. He's just playing.
I ain't got no
He don't
kids.
have kids, so he can say.
Who they gonna
Not
take?
yet.
Who they gonna
Not
take?
yet.
You can't.
They gonna take the
they-
Funkos. The
you
Funkos in the back.
You can't take my kids that I ain't had yet. But anyway, yeah, I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. A few things have been going on that we wanted to touch on. Izzo came up with some really good topics for us this week. We're going to hit on a few things.
I don't have the sheet up, so you have to say them.
Yeah. Well, I did want to talk about this school in York, Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, they had what do you call those chamber meetings? Are we just going to call it a chamber meeting?
Oh,
or
school board.
The school board meetings, yeah.
Mhm.
So they had a school board meeting, and he said, "Man, we have the dumbest leaders." But what happened in the school board meeting is they were going over books that they didn't want in schools. And a few books came on the desk or across the desk, whatever they were debating on, and decided to take them off. One of them was Hidden Figures,
Yeah.
the children's book for Hidden Figures.
The children's one.
Yeah,
Okay.
the children's book for Hidden Figures. There was one, I think it was a video with Elmo talking about race because it was like
Yeah, it was the Sesame Street video about racism. I think it's the one they put out.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's older than like 2020, but I'm pretty sure it happened last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there were quite a few books. Do you have the list of books, Izzo, or do you know what other books?
No,
they had
I
up there?
saw a YouTube clip, unfortunately. I didn't find the
Okay.
article. I mean, I'm
Okay.
sure I could. As a matter of fact, while you talking, I can try to find it.
Yeah, but basically these were just books on race relations and anti-bullying books, but they were all black centered. They were black authors, black characters. In the
One
book.
was either Native American or was Indian. I think it was one was
Mhm.
Indian as well.
Are they trying to count? Oh wait. Okay. Never mind. I was thinking of something. Never mind. Go ahead.
But
Yeah.
real quick, but the dope thing about it, not the of course what happened, but the good thing about it, it's the kids in the schools are the one who are raising awareness about this.
Oh,
Of
yeah,
like,
yeah,
why in the
yeah.
world are they trying to ban this stuff? Not like
Yeah.
necessarily parents or just people on the outside. No, it's the kids. Like, why can't we learn about America's like truth?
hmm And one of the books was actually about the young Pakistani girl that got shot.
There it is. I couldn't remember what it was. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna put
can't
it in the
remember her
chat, yo. And I'm gonna put it in I'll put it in Facebook Live.
Okay. But yeah, if you can remember the name of the books, then just go ahead and read them down.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't click it fast enough.
You did
Oh, yeah.
what?
Nothing. But that's the link if anybody wanted to copy. Well, we can't copy and paste it out of there, but yeah, the link's in the chat if anybody wanted to go down them. And that's just sad. It's kind of like they're trying to erase this whole thing in history, and people still attacking this thing that's not being taught in schools, which is the critical race theory. So they figure since they can throw everything in the bucket of critical race theory, they're just going to go ahead and get rid of all the books with colored people in it.
Man, CRT
is this-
is just a damn trigger word. Like 90% of those people who are like against it have no clue what the fuck it means.
They
Nope.
Nah.
So it's like, nope.
sorry, man.
What you about to say, Rick?
It's just fucking stupid because these people, like, I bet you they don't. Most of them don't even know what the fucking acronym is.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Right.
Well, go ahead, y'all. Give me your thoughts on what's going on or
Hey, Richard.
how you feel about it.
Well, I had to use my government, but it's like
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. So it's like we still want to try to purport this idea of what America is and not actually what America is. It's like we're starting to, I guess, the wonderful thing about the digital age is that we are able to recall and record information, right? Like at this point in time, we are probably the most recorded version of ourselves ever.
Oh,
And with computers, we're able to access all of that information real time at any point. So it amazes me how you have these books that are being created and they don't want them taught in school, but the purpose of school is to educate. Then why is there an issue with learning about things that actually took place or situations that actually take place instead of trying to control a certain narrative of how the world actually works? Like it seems just more like this idea of what America actually stands for. It's like we're in this place where we're fascinated more about what people want America to be and not the actual truth in the things that have been done over the course of several centuries. So
Now we just sound like some country that we would say, like, look at that communist country or look at that crazy country over there. We're becoming that.
it's
Well,
all
I
propaganda.
can't say we are because I look at the people who are protesting. I looked at the article. There's a lot of people who don't look like us out there. That make me feel good. But at the
Right.
same time, the people with the loudest voices are the ones who unfortunately have a lot of influence. There's not as many, but they have a
Right.
lot of influence. Because people don't research stuff no more. They don't.
No.
They go on the first thing they say in this gospel, which blows my mind.
Hey man, Facebook. I remember.
Gosh.
I
Yeah.
remember. Here's the thing. I remember. What was it? 2000. Let's see here. It was the first governor's election here, and I remember voting early in line. And this lady literally said, she was like, you know, I get all my news from Facebook. And my wife and I looked at each other, and we were like, this is what's
You
wrong
dumb
with the damn
bitch.
plant. Right. Right. It's just it's maddening to know that people ain't even trying at this point, you know?
Yeah.
What a time
Yeah,
to
I
be
think
alive.
Well, I think Rich said the phrase was people want to. What was it? It was something like they want America to be, or how they want America to be. the idea,
We
whatever.
like the idea of America, not because because think about it. It's like we're all about this land of prosperity. Everybody's treated equal. You know, you could say whatever you want. There's this ideological
What's up, Milo?
pull. There's an ideological
Hey.
pull about who we actually are, and then you know how we actually want to see ourselves, and those two things don't align. Because
No.
if you look at all of these values that people place inside of what the ideal America is supposed to be, they really aren't there. You know, and it's not saying that we can't aspire to be better, and I'm not saying that it is a bad idea to have. The thing is though is that the things that we say and the things that we do are totally not in line. It's like it's basically like if a person says, well, you know what, I'm trying to drop 30 pounds. But if you keep going to Wendy's every night ordering like a number 8 large, you're the thing you're trying to do and the thing you say you want to do and the thing you're actually doing are two different things.
I was trying to figure out what the number 8 was.
I saw Brian's I laughed because I saw Brian's eyes.
Hold on a second.
You looking at the
Because I
menu,
felt
you-
bad.
Brian was like 1, 2. All right, number 1 is a single. 2.
I was going to say number
What-
1 is a single, number 2 is a double.
Yeah, 2 is double. 3.
So is that a chicken?
Is that a chicken sandwich?
sandwich?
Nah, I think
I was thinking
8's
that.
probably some special burger thing. I'm assuming.
That's like the bourbon baconator.
That's probably what it's
First of
one of
all,
those.
We're having a we're having a squirrel moment, so I apologize for anybody who just. Wait a minute, they was talking about some real shit. Now they talking about Wendy's menu. There's a triple over there. I know there's a Dave's triple.
You just
Wait,
you
does the
could just
Dave's Triple even exist anymore? I used to eat that shit in high school. Like it was
don't
nothing.
know.
when we
Isn't
were
that all
growing.
the number one though? It's like one.
yeah. That's I
double-
think it's all technically all under the same
Yeah.
thing.
Oh,
I think the
Side
number,
was
wait,
Or
I
it
think
used
the
to be
number
1,
8.
2, 3.
I honestly think the number 8 is the spicy chicken sandwich.
Hey,
So
that
I
spicy
am-
chicken
I am
they got
for
is
it.
hitting.
All
That
right.
shit is amazing.
I'll be that
Anyway,
person.
back to what we were talking
I'm
about.
about to say, I was about to go this way.
No, but I used to say all the time, man, when I was talking about, America in relation to everybody and black people, blah, blah, I used to say that we're in love with the idea of what we're supposed to be, but we can't get there because people don't like it. So
Right.
now with everything that's going on, it's kind of like the term the idea of America has been split in two because you got two different people with two different ideas of what we're supposed to be. I love the America that I think about when everybody can do what the hell they want to do without somebody poking their nose in their business and trying to destroy it. You know, and everybody has an opportunity to do whatever they want to do. This is the land of opportunity. It's what we're supposed to be. But now you have these other people who have this idea of where we have to change the artist who drew history and make it all Looney Toony.
It
And
sounds like you
happy
talking
and-
about Texas, sir.
You know, so the idea is just different now. I mean, you got different ideas. The pie's been cut into 16 different pieces and we're all screwed. And the aliens are coming in November.
Nah, we ghetto.
November.
Nah, we ghetto. We taste too gamey for them.
Man,
God dang it.
What?
gamey. He said gamey.
We'll taste too gamey for them. They don't want us.
What did Brian say? We're food, but we're gonna be more like Skittles.
That was fucking hilarious. Oh my god, I ain't had Skittles in years.
Hey, Rich, you see that?
Oh yeah. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much.
She said, respectfully, sir. Oh, okay. Nick
look.
found out. Did Nick look? He said,
I had to. I was gonna be that person.
So, Rich, you said the wrong number because the grilled chicken sandwich ain't that bad.
Yeah, well, you know, but that shows how often they eat at Wendy's. So
boy, come on now. You know they microwaving them grilled chicken sandwiches. So,
Oh yeah, so the nutrients are gone. Got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It just look real. Hey, Rob.
it's got grill marks.
Aliens don't want our answer. I'm telling you, they don't.
But I did hear that though. That's when they're supposed to start coming back in November, or coming here in November. And
You know, how many things
other
have we
shit.
heard that were supposed to be coming back? You know, in whatever month it is, because what
we still waiting for Outkast album, and they were supposed to have been back.
Shit. Outkast ain't put out an album since what's the name of that damn
was the speaker?
Idlewild?
Oh, the wild, yeah.
Yeah.
Does that count though? Does that count as an Outkast?
Technically,
album?
that was their studio album.
It's a
technically.
soundtrack, isn't it?
I was
It's
gonna
a soundtrack.
say, yeah, that's
Because remember, like Hollywood Divorce is like the only song I really liked on there.
Yeah.
You didn't like none of the other ones?
I'm gonna have to go back and listen because at the time, I guess I liked Speaker Box so much, so I kind of wanted that.
Speaker
and there was
Box.
another song that came out not too long before that. I think it had like Raekwon on it. I liked it a lot. Can't remember the song.
the chef.
Yeah, so yeah, that wasn't what I wanted at the
Skew
time.
it on
I
the
might go
Barbie.
back and listen. No.
That,
You're
nah.
way
I might
off.
be saying the wrong thing. Y'all can keep talking. I'll figure it out.
But Raekwon was on Skewed on the Barbie though.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was. He was. He absolutely was. I might be saying the wrong artist.
Different album.
Yeah,
Was
that's
that
a
a
totally
different
different album. Yeah.
I hear the beat in my head and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, since we're way off the rails, I hope
Oh,
you
way
guys-
off, way the fuck off the rails, huh?
We way the fuck off.
Damn
I hope
it.
y'all started watching the Wu-Tang episodes on Hulu.
No, but
I have
No.
not. I have,
one of me and Rich mutual friends told me to watch that, and I have not watched it.
I mean, I
Oh.
told you to watch the motherfucker, but fuck what I say, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm playing. No, you did, but she told me before that. I forgot all about it.
Marcus, you're in the bed. Just close your eyes and shut the fuck up.
Close your eyes.
That's first of all, Sosa, that whole sentence came out too easy. Do you talk to your kids like that?
Yes, he does.
all signs point to yes.
That came out
Hey, I'm
effortlessly.
thirsty. Close your eyes and shut the fuck up.
And this is why he's evil, Sosa.
If you had to wonder if you were still debating whether I am, next week
Yeah,
I'll be
I
clean
was
shaven.
told-
I'll be back to
I
normal.
was actually told that the Wu-Tang thing was dope. By
It is.
somebody. Yeah,
It's really
they were
fucking
like,
dope.
it was like, sorry, I wasn't listening. I was watching the Wu-Tang series. I was like, wait a minute, you a supervisor?
What? You can't ever fire me.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah,
somebody else thought the same thing. So
I
it's
say,
laid
I
that
say
out
that a
way too
lot.
easy.
Yeah, I say a lot.
But anyway, what are you looking for yourself?
I'm just trying to remember the song. I hear the beat in my head, but I can't fucking.
Oh, the Outkast and Raekwon
yeah.
song? Oh.
No, I don't
And-
think it was that. I'll
And
figure
Might
it
not
out.
be right.
Idlewild was considered an Outkast album, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that. It threw me off.
I thought it was a soundtrack at first too. So
I think Idlewild at some point is going to be looked at as a really good movie, like a great movie. I think it has potential, but people just slept on it for some reason, and I don't know why.
But why? Okay, so you think because it's slept on, that's why nobody talks about it now.
Mm-hmm. I just think it's
'Cause
slept on.
everybody always talk about Paid in Full.
I ain't never
But
seen
like
that shit.
6 years later,
what?
Oh my god, you gotta log
That's
off,
a good
bro.
movie.
You ain't
I
lying.
want to watch this shit. Hit that camera.
My favorite line is niggas die
Nick
every day.
can't keep a straight face.
No, I know he was joking, but I do like that
No,
movie.
no. It was a good movie. I'm dead serious.
Oh, I don't know. You were looking.
Oh, no, I
Yeah,
actually like the movie.
you know,
Okay, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
maybe he's
Alright.
trying to rehab his image, like by not hating everything.
No, that was a hard ass song.
Even though I wear
No,
stuff
I'm
and what I
not-
like
I'm not-
every day, every week.
That was Cameron White, right?
Yeah, Cameron.
Cameron, Wood Harris,
Wood Harris.
Fife.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
Wait for it.
Shit, what is it, dude? Michael T. Williamson or whatever his name was. No, not. I'm wrong. Chad McBride. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Remember? He
I was gonna
owned
say,
the.
everybody eats B.
Yep. Everybody eats B.
But I thought
You
you
got-
said
you got-
everybody dies.
Those are different parts. Sir.
No,
Sorry.
that's-
Why does
You haven't
You
watched.
know what?
I
You already making me not want to see that.
Both of those are true, though. I mean, when you think about it, logically speaking, he's right.
Niggas die every
That
day.
was the most simplistic shit he had to remember, and I bet he had to read that motherfucker. Everybody.
Nah, Wood Harris killed that movie. Well, Cameron did too. Like everybody, the main three people
think
killed that movie.
Cameron did kill that movie.
So paid in full better than Belly?
Yes,
Hell yeah.
by a
Yeah.
mile. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
There's
Yes.
no- that's
Ooh,
not-
there's
Yeah.
not even
right,
an argument.
right. It's a
there.
legit good movie. Seriously.
That's like you just asked, is Belly 1 better than Belly 2? Like that's what you just asked.
Yeah, Belly has nostalgia. When you go back and watch it, it's a horrible movie.
Yeah, it's not.
It looks good though, but like the director doesn't have much to do with the script. That's the problem, and he needed another script writer for that shit.
Well,
And-
he only does good filming 5-minute videos anyway. So
Was that Hype
Yeah.
Williams that did that?
and
Yeah.
Little X.
Yeah, those first 5 minutes of that movie were excellent.
So
Yeah, it was hype.
Belly goes down in hip hop history and black movie history just because of the way it was shot, the cinematography of it, and because of who's in it, I mean,
Right.
there's a lot of hip hop artists that suck, but they'll go down in hip hop history.
Oh,
Shoot, I remember going in like dorm rooms in college, and white kids used to be watching the hell out of movie. Honestly, just because of the way it was shot, like they thought it was so cool. I still remember that.
Milo, what the fuck are you talking about?
Klondike put out these milkshake pouches, all these things, Matt. Shit, boy, she high as giraffe pussy right now. must be.
yeah, man. So
First time I heard that, Marcus said it, but then I heard somebody say. Then I heard somebody say it last week on a podcast. I'm like,
that does sound
people
something
do
Marcus would say.
that.
Oh, fucking killing me right now.
Marcus say the dumbest shit, and it fucking like rings true though.
I hate him.
Jesus.
That's
Okay.
guy. If she not, I don't know what's going on.
Listen, right here. All right, we're gonna move
All right.
on to the next topic.
Come on, moderator. We way off.
All right, so I'm unfamiliar with the Nicki Minaj shit. So let's go ahead and talk about this.
Oh, you're not aware of Nicki Minaj?
Yeah,
Yeah,
please
I'm not-
explain. I
Yeah.
heard about this one, but
So
I
Nicki
wasn't.
Minaj
I
was
haven't heard
invited to
anything.
the Met Gala. Y'all know about the Met Gala? That was
Yeah.
this week with all the fashion stuff.
Yeah,
And she was
fashion.
invited, but you needed to be vaccinated to go. So
Oh boy.
she didn't go, of course, because she wasn't vaccinated. So she puts out a statement online saying, hey, you know, I was invited. I need to do the research. And then she was saying a friend of a cousin or some weird shit like that back in Trinidad, because her family, she has extended family down there.
I got my hand on the trigger.
Yeah.
Too late.
I
I'm
Evidently
already let go.
was engaged to be married. This is what she said. Was engaged to be married, but evidently the vaccine made his testicles swell, and it made the marriage break up. This was her
Come on,
saying.
Rich.
That nigga had gonorrhea.
So, oh wow. So what's funny is that the Prime Minister of Trinidad put out a statement a day later saying they've tried to figure out what the hell was going on just to make sure like, yeah, we found no case of that. The Prime Minister, aka like almost like the president of their country, came out and put out a statement like that didn't happen. They even researched to see that happened. So yeah.
Talking
Yeah.
about somebody who got non-FDA ass plants and titties.
Yeah,
Bitch,
those
shut
aren't
the
FDA
fuck
approved. Those are not FDA approved.
Rich, what are you doing?
What happened? That fool had to clap. So everybody's obliterating her right now. As she, on top of that, real quick, on top of that, she claimed the White House invited her to speak to Dr. Fauci and somebody. The White House was like, nah, we never did that. So
is
she
wrong
found
with
out
her?
she lied.
So
Because all these female rappers are like running by her
Here's-
right now.
here's what I
Nobody
think.
cares. I think that's what's going on.
was it her husband? Her husband is getting ready to be sent back to prison because he didn't register to be a sex offender.
Oh yeah, her husband is a sex offender. Yep.
Oh, word. Oh,
And so I think she's trying to take the new cycle.
I
off
agree
the
with
baby.
that. What Marcus said. He sounds like he's having a child. Rob would know. Yes, sure. What part are you laughing at, Rich?
Yeah, I don't know.
Bruh, like
There was so much.
where do you begin with that? Like,
Remember that she went to LaGuardia School of Art, so she'd been acting for a long time. She'd just be doing the weirdest shit. So I always
Like,
keep that in mind with her.
it's fascinating how many people are all of a sudden medical scholars when they have done some of the dumbest shit to themselves in the process.
Ooh-wee.
It's just like this is hilarious. I mean,
Ooh-wee. No wonder Pimp C, man, is so mad.
oh man.
I think if Pimp C was around, man, these new people would not exist. These little funny, weird rappers would not exist.
I don't know,
He
man.
clowned them and canceled them. I think a lot of people just let this shit go. He counted some of these cats and canceled them. They're lame as shit. Not all of them, but a good chunk.
yeah.
But I don't know
You're
what's
right.
wrong with
I
Nicki.
mean, how are
I don't
you-
know
how
what
are
Nicki's
you-
looking for here. I have no
How
clue.
are you questioning the medical relevance of a vaccine when you physically have shit in your body that doesn't belong there? So who's supposed to take you serious?
I can't take it serious.
The internet, you know, and I think that is unfortunately the problem that we have with the internet is that the same person who you have literally a professional doctor who could explain to you why a vaccine works can have the same exposure to people as someone who eats glue. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just
Yeah.
it's like the internet has allowed people's opinions to just be thrown out. Whichever has the most sensational edge to it gets put up, and that's where we are.
Yeah.
And this is why this is so ridiculous, because it's like, really, like this is where we are. Like even to the point now where like, how is it that the president essentially of a country has to make a statement about what an entertainer, keep in mind that word, states about a medical issue? I'm not saying, I don't want to use the argument from authority fallacy, right? But this is batshit stupid.
He had to because, like it or not, Nicki, her
She's got influence. I get that.
Yeah,
It's just
and when somebody from where she's from with influence and money says something, the people of that country listen because they look up to her. She's the one that made it out of there.
Yeah.
yes.
So if they tell you, if she busts out, hey, don't get the vaccine because it's gonna make your dick swell. Not a lot of people would like not do that. Be like, yeah, that's kind of cool.
I was
But,
That is a good point, Brian.
I was-
A lot of those countries down there do like look at those people who like made it, especially in America, as
Right.
like they're champions. They this, they're that. Like that is very, very, very true.
but that still comes
And
back
that's
to
why
that
I
point.
think he had to do that. Yeah.
No, I get what it's like. I get that part. It's just the fact that we're in a place that is what he had to do
I hate you,
because
bro.
of it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like that's what makes it funny, because it's like like to T-Mobile's point, what a time to be alive.
Yeah.
This is where we are.
Why does everything that comes out go into the echo chamber? Why doesn't thing just float into the abyss and disappear?
Because because
you know what?
unfortunately there's people have that variance of opinions, unfortunately, well, fortunately and unfortunately, right? And then we are able, and based on our algorithms, right, like
Yeah.
Mark is stupid, based on how like the internet works right now, you're going to continue to find the things that are of your interest. You know, for the sake of Facebook and Twitter, for ad revenue, right? The longer they can keep you on a site, the more ad revenue they get. So it's incentivized for them to keep feeding you things that you like, which is why you get these echo chambers.
Yeah, and on one hand, of course, like we've been talking about, it's horrible that people can get on the internet and say these things. But on the other hand, it is a good thing that people can hear and see these people saying these things about like the vaccine and COVID-19, about it being fake and false and phony. But then these people that say that play their lives out online, and a lot of these stories that you see with these people putting stuff online, you can see the lies play out, and eventually it's like COVID-19 is a fallacy, it doesn't exist, the vaccine ain't shit, I'm sick, y'all, holy fuck, my husband dead.
I hate to laugh, but that's how it's playing out every single day.
Yeah,
it's playing out.
Yeah, hold on one second.
What?
I had to disguise my laughter. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
God knows what you did.
That's okay. It's not recorded.
But it's dead. I'm dead serious, because there's somebody I look at TikToks and shit, and there's a guy who's on TikTok and he reads these stories all the time. That's all he does. You're like, hey, I want to introduce you to Derek Schmaltz or some shit. And he'll put up Derek's story and his video talking about how it's a fake, phony, a fallacy, and he'll start reading as the days go by. And the last one will be Derek's wife typing, "Thanks for all the wishes and hugs and prayers. My husband is dead." You know, so it's like
that's wild.
Oh well, tough break.
The sad part is like one of them he read, and dude was still talking about, like, on the day before he died, his last post was talking about how sick he was and he was about to be hooked up to a ventilator. And his last sentence was like, "Keep fighting the good fight, Trump." And then he died.
Ha ha.
So sometimes it's good that the internet does put things into perspective and put things on like that, because you need to see it.
But again, this gets back to the earlier point, right? Where we have access literally to volumes of information. Like, when's the last time anyone actually had to use the card catalog or an actual encyclopedia to figure some shit out?
Dude, decimal system.
Card catalog.
You know what I'm saying? But like that's not something anybody does anymore at this point, right? You type something in. I want to find information on X. And they'll point you to where you need to go to find it, and then you read the subject, and then you can have an informed opinion about it. But it's like, but unfortunately, we're in an age where that's too much work.
Well, yeah, I literally remember like encyclopedia salesmen, like people will come and sell these shits to you door to door. No, it's not anything that exists anymore.
Right?
So
you don't
like
need
the
it.
blind one that was on Good Times. I remember that episode.
Leather bound.
So yeah, I mean, you listen to what you want to listen to, but at least follow the story. All these people that's complaining and don't want masks in the schools, follow the story. Read their next. The
funny thing is, they don't have to go anywhere. They don't really have to follow left-wing media. They could just check out a newspaper. Oh yeah, such and such died. Oh, what happened? COVID, stupid.
No, they somehow think that's conspiracy. Like they're just putting that out there to make us scared. And I'm like, so everything's false? So what do you believe in? Anything? I'm kind of confused. Yeah. You wouldn't have made it this far if you didn't believe in something.
That's to kind of come back to what you said. So it's going to take when someone's kid dies that hits personal, then they're going to be in their feelings and upset about it.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't. No,
I like to live through others.
You know, rather not live through others.
Their kid. No, their kid.
You know what you know what's going to happen? Somebody's kid is going to pass away. I apologize. I don't like to think about it like that.
Oh, no,
but then the other people that don't believe in this shit are gonna be like, well, he had asthma. The fuck? They'll have a reason he died.
Yeah, he still didn't have to contract it.
He had COVID asthma.
Yeah, he still had to contract.
Well, I guess I'm talking more specifically that family that don't care once their child happens.
Yeah.
I agree with you about the people on the outside. They're going to still make excuses just because it's their body, it's their rights. America.
These people are so far gone, it doesn't matter. Are y'all old enough to remember when people used to be scared to use the bathroom with AIDS?
No.
Yes.
I'm not even trying to be funny.
You're just old, man. We don't.
Yeah, you just really showed your age, but dead ass no.
Suck my dick.
Nah, AIDS. Nah, AIDS.
And Marcus is exactly right.
What did he say? Right. I missed it.
Oh, I'll put it back up. Hold on.
Oh, he's right. But
people
people were scared.
Or somebody dies.
People were scared to go outside because of mosquitoes, and people were scared to use the bathroom. Public bathroom. I'm sorry, public bathroom. So now, and that was only an epidemic. This is a pandemic. Shouldn't the intensity be greater? Like, shouldn't the fear be more? Nope.
No, it's not, because the government is having to step in and take action for people that are not taking care of the shit themselves. And to people that don't believe everything, it's infringing on their rights.
A bar.
It just if Trump would have if that whole administration would have fucking bit this shit in the bud last year, even at this time last year, we probably would have been in a lot better position. But I feel like
I keep thinking Nick,
because the PR around it would have been a lot better.
Nick, I legit thought you was drinking out the bottle just now.
Nah.
I thought that was Ciroc, and you was just killing that shit.
Week. Been a long
this nigga
week.
over there like killing some Pete Ciroc. Like, you okay, brother? You want to talk about something?
Well, it has been a long week though.
Shit, Pete Ciroc, you might not even get that bus up. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Hey, Rob, I'm ready to be employed. I got my vaccination.
Well,
yeah, I think we're 5 for 5 in this group.
Yeah, right.
Yep. So the booster, if they do say you have to get a booster, y'all getting it? No questions asked.
Sign me the fuck up.
I mean,
yep.
What different? What difference does it fucking make? It's you already got the 2 shots. Might as well get another one.
Sign me up.
I mean,
right.
I don't. You got
sorry, guys. I like y'all. I like to live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so I'm saying this just from a standpoint of, yes, of course, and I fully agree that, like, it's, but I think the one thing about the whole COVID pandemic thing is that people are talking about the vaccine, but then there are all these comorbidities that go along with it, and it's like no one's talking about the other side of this, where it's like, we can address like the fact that we've been sedentary for the last 15 months, and most people haven't gotten outside to take a walk. It's like there's other health concerns now that kind of mitigate some of this.
That are building up.
Yeah, it's like it's like there are other things that are kind of, because it's like, it's weird, right? Because it seems like, at least on my end, it's like there's been a string of loss that's happened, not related to COVID, but it's just things have happened, and whether or not it's like, people's health hasn't really been looked after on that end too. It's just kind of like, when are we going to enter that discussion? Because the shot isn't just a magic pill, you know what I mean, in the literal sense.
Yeah.
Well, who the fuck ever said it was, though? That's what I don't understand. Where the fuck did they say this cures the shit?
But because remember, we don't read.
We don't do no reading.
We don't do no reading.
I mean, if you listen, you keep hearing the same arguments over and over again. It's like, oh, you can still get it if you get the vaccine. I don't understand why. Yes, you can still fucking get it. It's not a cure.
Yeah,
right.
You get the flu after the flu shot. I mean,
why ain't Marcus asleep yet?
What y'all just said is so many times I've read or heard people like, I don't want to be sick right after. I'm like, but this ain't a new revelation with vaccinations or inoculations that we get.
Right.
This is nothing new. So
I mean, I've been hearing for years.
Is moot.
I've been hearing for years after you get like the flu vaccine, it's like you get the flu vaccine, you're gonna be sick for a little while, but you'll be all right. So this is shit that we're used to doing. Just get the shot.
They don't understand, like the severity of sickness is 100 to 1.
It's significantly reduced.
Literally 100 to 1. Yeah.
Hey, who put that thing in the chat with the South Carolina DHEC or whatever that was?
Wasn't me.
No, it was like the hospitalized people with vaccinated versus.
Marcus did. Marcus.
Yeah, like I wish people would see that and understand, like, yeah, if you have this shot, it's very likely you get to at least just sit home versus be hooked up to tubes
You
in a
just thought about
ventilator.
it.
Right.
Exactly.
Prisma.
Yeah.
Sorry, Prisma.
But
I'm sorry. I thought it was DHEC. Prisma.
To that point, if you looked at the comments and you had to unhide the offensive comments, one dude said BS. And then you go to his, I went to his profile to see what kind of a guy was. And he's a fucking idiot. This dude, like, he'll be dead soon.
Oh, okay.
Are y'all laughing at me or Marcus? Oh.
I'm laughing at both of y'all in a way. I just laughed at you need AA to way to ice it. That took me out. I didn't see that.
Whatever.
Notice how Sosa is not denying that.
No.
Yeah, I think
All right,
everybody
let's see
needs
what
a
we
little
got
AA.
But no, it's those charts because and for everybody who didn't see the charts, it was the vaccinated was in blue, unvaccinated in red for hospitalization, ICU, ventilator.
Mm-hmm.
There was like out of 20 people, there was 6 people who were vaccinated. Everybody else was unvaccinated. But those you're gonna see either people gonna say like that one dickhead, this is bullshit, or see these people got vaccinated and they're still on the ventilator. You know what I mean? Like
I'm still, but guess what? You can ride down your street at 100 miles an hour. Would you choose to have your seatbelt on or not have your seatbelt on?
I'm with you. But
You know what
I mean?
he's-
These people are just.
I think it would
They're
take
gonna find a way
the chances with the seatbelt.
They're gonna
With the
find a way
door
to
open,
twist-
let's say the door open or the door closed. Let's say that without your
There's
seatbelt
gonna
on.
be
That's almost better.
there's so many people. I you know what, Izzo, because when I worked in highway safety, it was that same logic. Like, see, if you're riding 100 miles an hour, don't make no difference. But you hit a damn wall at 100. Like, do you not know how physics works?
My tire bust. That's why. If my tire didn't bust, I'd have been fine.
Evidently, they didn't know how it works.
Yeah,
All right,
but
so
guess what?
let's,
It's better not to fly through the windshield than fly through the windshield. Let's just say that.
Right.
People have survived
on.
those type of wrecks.
Let's get on a little fun topic here.
What's that?
Is Diddy ducking Jermaine Dupri?
Fuck him.
So
Fuck him and fuck
engage
them.
in.
I need more context behind this one.
So apparently that's supposed to be one of the verses that people are pushing for. Diddy versus Jermaine Dupri as a
What
producer.
people? Who's people?
I like producer versions better anyway.
Yeah,
You like
get
whose?
more. Now here's
producers.
my thing. Yeah,
I do too.
producers versus. Now here's my
The
thing.
lock
Jermaine
thing did give
Dupri-
it a run.
Right.
If Jermaine Dupri get up here and he does his with Diddy, Jermaine can bring back everybody that he's produced and they can come out and do something live.
Oh, I don't
These
know where this
people
is
ain't.
going.
I'm not about to say nobody died. You know, you already got me fucked
I'll
up.
say it.
I was about to say because they.
No,
But
because-
these people ain't fucking with Diddy no more.
no.
The Loon,
Oh,
Loon
I thought
ain't
you were gonna
fucking
say
with
they're
Diddy
dead.
no more.
I was like, say,
No,
damn, right?
no, he lost
It's
a
the
few
truth,
of them, but
though.
not all of them. But they're not fucking with
even
Diddy.
if-
They're not coming out there and supporting him in a
In a
versus.
versus. Yeah.
I don't know. You may be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah,
they
he
get paid,
did have that Bad Boys reunion tour.
If they
Exactly.
if they actually get paid,
I was
they
gonna say if they
might
get paid, yeah,
Come
they'll
with
do
me.
it.
Nah, I'd rather listen to Cashmere.
That song is trash.
I'd rather listen to the real Led Zeppelin song.
That song is trash.
Yeah, Marcus,
no,
I'm
I
gonna send you
don't-
that song. You'll like that song much
I
better.
can't fuck with Diddy because Diddy was the executive producer of an album is not really the producer.
He's more like a showrunner, creative director. That's what I said.
Yeah, what the hitmakers,
Yeah,
right?
he pretty much has the money, and go do your thing. He got the money. He just finances it. Like Jermaine's in there pressing buttons and writing
Exactly.
songs, my G.
Mhm.
No, they will, but
A Fat Slim.
Ooh. Yeah,
that damn it.
Man, I've repeated the dream so much when it was out. If I hear it again, I'm gonna get upset. I can't.
Well,
I can't.
I've
listen
I've
to
heard that
again.
song way too much. I'm
Yeah, no. No.
But do
What
y'all
about the
really
other
think,
one?
like, let's say that shit happens. You think the locks will come back out?
Yep.
No,
Yes.
they respect them now.
Yep, they
It's
do.
weird that they
Okay.
actually have a good relationship now. They spelled. I've heard Jadakiss talk about it. They're cool with
Yeah.
him now.
No.
Well, shit. Well, look at
Now.
the roster. It's then yeah. Well,
Yeah,
look at the
Puffy's-
roster that he had though. He had at one
I
point
agree.
he had
112 was
A-Ball.
excellent.
Oh, I agree too about 112.
At one point he had A-Ball and Big G.
numbers in your pocket?
Stop it.
What the fuck are you
Stop it.
doing?
I was trying to hear something. You did.
God damn it, Brian.
Oh man.
Go ahead,
Go ahead,
Sosa.
Sosa. I'm sorry. I had to do it.
I hate you. I hate you.
God damn it! Oh, damn.
I hate you.
Cupid track 5 on that first CD. Damn,
Preach,
I know we old. I remember the
Hey,
track.
preach,
numbers and
Marcus.
shit.
There you go. Now you
Cupid
talking.
was that shit.
Yes, it was.
I'm gonna have to listen to that CD or that CD streaming that
He
later.
like 112.
You said Nick
Nick
like
like
two
two
things on the
things,
show.
yeah.
The apocalypse.
Hey,
Nick and Marcus the same.
Oh,
It's
shit.
88.
that's not good. Me and Marcus agreed on stuff. That's
Man.
not good.
Oh, I don't even remember what that song was.
Oh, now wait a minute. Now, New Edition, they're trash. Now they're overrated. I'm sorry.
Whoa,
New
hot
Edition's
take.
overrated.
Hot, no,
How do
no,
I-
no, hot.
I almost kicked
I'm
you out
sorry.
of this just now.
New Edition. Kick me out with a bottle of gin.
Wait,
sorry.
time out. Now we have to go. We have to veer over here. Why?
Apocalypse is-
Why are they,
How are they
Apocalypse trash.
overrated?
dude? When I hear "If It Isn't Love," I just want to get up and dance, and I don't dance like
That's
that.
like the only
Nick, I
song
don't
that I
understand.
really
You gotta
like.
explain this to me.
Can you
Yeah, no,
say
right.
He did- I know he said trash, but he also
the
used the,
song
word
"Heartbreak" is
overrated.
hard?
That's
That
over.
whole-
I meant to say overrated. Overrated.
Yeah, yeah.
I meant to say overrated, not trash. Overrated.
Yeah, I was gonna
Well,
say.
what's
I
the
think
difference at this point?
Mobile, like,
overrated.
man, I be spinning them records, man. You got.
I'm sorry. I think they're overrated. I just
Are you
I
talking
even
about
like
early-
the
are
album
you
that came
talking
out in
about-
'96 was good. Say that again.
Is Nick talking about 80s New Edition or are you high? What's going
Oh,
on?
Well,
no.
hell, we really only have '80s and '90s. I don't count.
Let me help you out.
that.
So let me help you out.
Help
New
me out.
Edition is overrated.
all of he say all of it.
I'm flabbergasted.
Again, not trash.
Wow.
Let me clarify. Not trash, but overrated.
Hey, Marcus, everybody but Ralph, unfortunately.
Everybody but Ralph.
Everybody individual career did surpass that.
That's the ironic part. He was supposed to be
Yeah.
the main guy.
Because Johnny Gill,
So
when
I
My
think-
Mama
I
album
think-
came out, Johnny Gill was in the stratosphere, boy.
Boy, Johnny, I'd have been pissed at Johnny. Like, y'all brought this nigga in my group.
And then 2
I mean,
years
that's
later,
cool,
he
Steve
dropped. 2 years later, he dropped the classic on you.
Wait, did y'all
Exactly.
really like Mr. Hold on. Did y'all really like Mr. Telephone Man? Cool It Now? Did y'all really like this?
Man, I was 1 or 2 when that came out. That don't count.
Nick, you see that? This show's overrated. Nick.
Oh, cool. I'm cool with that. Thanks, Rob.
Man,
Man, I thought I was the most negative person out the group. No, Nick got it.
I'm not.
Nick
I
got
can't
it.
help
No,
if I bring
but
up topics
cool it
I don't
down.
like.
Cool it down, and Mr. Telephone Man was fucking dope. I'm sorry, I can't
Tripping, man.
take that off the list.
nah, they had
You're
some
entitled to your
joints.
opinion.
There's another one I like. Now I'm
You're
after
entitled to your
Googles.
opinion, and I'm entitled to think they're overrated.
No, we're not knocking you for your opinion. It's just
No, I'm kidding. I
am.
know you're not.
Oh no, this is entertaining. There is no love lost, sir.
I'm sorry. The best thing about New Edition was probably that BET movie. I said it.
Shut the
I-
fuck up.
I said it.
Though that BET movie was greatness, though.
I agree.
Yo, you don't like Is This the End?
Nope.
Is this? Come on, man.
I don't.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I don't.
Yo,
No.
somebody broke
Are
up you on a
you
New
my
Edition song.
I
friend?
don't.
Somebody broke up with Nick on a New Edition song.
Bro, Rob's coming.
what
with
is
these
this?
overrated takes now.
Numbers in your
No,
pocket.
a little
Stop
bit of
it.
love is all it
remember
takes.
when
You don't like that song? A little bit of love is all it takes.
Nope.
God.
Sorry. Sorry.
I had to go
Yeah,
back.
hey.
Dog, they had a lot of hits.
I think they're
off their
overrated.
first
I'm
three
sorry.
albums.
Something happened to Nick early on, man.
No.
If it
Sorry.
isn't love, you're not my kind of girl. That's my joint. Can you stand the raid? Any heartbreak? Those are
They,
boys.
they-
The
Stand the
last
Rain.
track, boys.
any,
the Men.
any heartbreak got played out. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm hurt.
Hmm.
Can You Stand the Rain? What about that? You didn't like that?
That was okay. That was okay.
What the fuck did Rob just say?
Dude, when I used to see that on like Video Soul and Midnight Love, like you just stop. You stop the channel. You don't turn no more. You just watch it.
It's okay. It's okay.
I am speechless.
Man, I can't believe I'm in the New Edition fan club right now.
That's not a fan club. It's just they on people's list.
Now, let me ask this. This is that. Now we're interviewing you. Now, do you like Bobby and Belle Biv DeVoe and Ralph and Johnny like on their own?
Bobby, I like Bobby's first album, like Johnny. Yeah. Belle Biv DeVoe, they're okay.
Yeah, nobody's talking about Hootie Mac. We only talking about the first one.
Yeah. But no, I like him individually, but as a group,
wow.
No.
Okay.
Is it because they were kind of a boy?
Oh my gosh.
Look at this.
The end is nigh.
Hey, yeah. Mark it down.
Where's that damn asteroid? Shit.
I mean, that's
September
like
16th. We
that's
about
like 3
to
times for me and Marcus. 3 times.
That's a wrap.
Man, y'all better play a lottery ticket
saw a
tonight.
Man,
Yeah.
goddamn Candy
I just
Man.
saw a
about to
message.
pop up.
I did just see a
Thank you,
message that
Marcus.
said Shiba Inu is moving. So Shiba Inu.
Thank you, Marcus. And
But anyway,
forget you,
go
Rob.
This
Oh
sounds
man,
a
so
barbershop
okay, so
quartet
Nick,
with the clap.
Go. Yeah.
so Nick,
Yep.
if you just happen to have like a 20 CD disc changer,
Okay.
and we pushed an eject button, and one album from the early 90s, late 80s popped out, what would it be?
Ooh.
Damn, you just said 20.
That came.
I'm not good with word problems.
Who?
Nigga, that was a number.
That came out. It'd probably be New Edition.
Shut
It
up.
would be a
Oh, you
new
mean
disc.
came out? Like what would like you take out and throw away, or would it just pop out of it?
No. If we was just like he hit eject and we saw something that he liked.
Oh, you
would
liked.
the
You
CD
liked.
be?
Not
Yeah.
take out. He said you liked.
Yeah.
That-
Yeah, what would it be? Something that you liked in a 20 CD disc changer.
There's plenty of
I know
things
what
I
mine
like.
would
I like Boys to Men. I like the first Boys to Men a lot.
God, that explains everything.
No, it doesn't. God damn it! You know what y'all gonna stop doing? Y'all gonna
My
stop
dog.
hating on
My
Boys to Men.
dog.
I'm looking at the
My
camera.
dog.
I'm looking at the
My
camera.
dog.
Stop it. Stop it.
What would yours
I'll
be,
just
Brian?
stop.
What would pop out?
Shit, sick of it.
What would yours be?
Shit. If one CD popped out, what?
Like,
might
let's
it
say
be?
the 80s or something. What would yours
Talking about
be?
the 80s, yeah.
Late. I'm gonna do late 80s, early 90s because I'm not good with dates. Shit. Cooley High Harmony. God damn it.
There you go.
Y'all niggas. That's a coaster for me.
Ah, yeah.
Let me say one thing too. Now, I think with me, there's things that I don't like. The things that I don't like, I'm just very vocal about what I don't like. That's what it is. I don't dislike a lot of things, but what I do dislike, I let it be very well known.
You
Kevin
don't
Hart.
dislike a lot of things.
I don't. I really don't. But
that
the
was
things,
a
I don't,
shotgun
the
topic.
things I don't like, I bring up a lot.
Huh?
So I
Hold up, Nick.
Go ahead.
There's one thing
That
he
was-
hasn't brought up, and I'm surprised.
That was the shotgun
keep
topic,
going.
but I see some wheels turning.
Go ahead.
Izzo, what would the CD be?
Oh,
For me,
Yeah.
I can tell you, I still listen to this album to this day, and I don't know how because I was way too young to listen to it at the time. Alexander O'Neal, Hearsay. People like, what?
God damn, you a
They
pimp?
got All True Man on it. Innocent. Oh, that's my shit. Oh, that was my shit.
that came out of left field.
Oh, yes. Alexander O'Neal had them hips. It was Jimmy Jam.
I
and
already
Terry
know.
Lewis.
I already know, Bobby. Diary of a new band. Is it Diary of a
Diary of a Madman. I had that.
Diary
I
of
had
a
that. That was
Madman.
my
I
shit.
already know. Bobby wouldn't let me touch his tape.
Yeah, I had the tape. I didn't have a CD yet. I had that tape.
Yeah.
I bought that tape. Hey, Sosa, I bought that tape at a shopette.
Hey, Brian.
Get the fuck
That-
out of
what?
here.
Hey, Brian, when that first
I know
track
you
comes
aren't
on
you
Boys to
military.
Men,
You know what that means.
What?
when that first track plays,
What
Yes.
track?
Please Don't Go.
Please don't go.
They
Yep,
don't
see?
understand.
See that
They don't
soft shit
understand.
right there? See that soft shit? See that soft
I'm just glad Nick can't sing.
I don't try to sing.
Wait, please don't go. Please don't
I
go.
don't. No, I don't. No, I can't sing now.
No. I'm just trying. I know I really can't play it over the mic, so I'm gonna have to mute it when it happens.
Okay. Well, Sosa, what would yours be?
Say it again
Outkast,
in a 20 disc
Wu-Tang
change.
Clan.
In a 20 disc changer. It don't
If
have to be
one
your
came
greatest.
out.
It don't have. if one CD would pop out and it would be something that you like, what would it be?
Shit, hold on. I gotta plug this shit up real quick.
Hey, I actually do like that song. I can't front. While he's doing that, Rob, me, Rich, and Nick actually saw Prince together. So,
Yep.
Like you're at
yeah.
one. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Sunshine. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sunshine. Boy. Alexander
Somebody
O'Neal
had
had hits,
some-
man.
I might have had some fuzzy dice when they were young. I think that came
Wow.
with Alexander O'Neal albums.
Dog. No, hey.
No, I don't listen to R&B. You're not talking
Yeah.
about R&B. You're talking about in general, right?
We were talking
Yeah,
about
what
R&B, sir.
anything, your music. Early 90s, late 80s.
I felt like that was like
Big Daddy Kane.
it's between Paid in Full, Not Illmatic, Ready to Die, and 36 Chambers. It's between
Jesus
those
Christ,
four.
you're so dark.
Damn.
How is that dark?
I mean, he asked the
Rob,
questions.
Rob said he went too far back.
No, that's the 80s. Mine was in the 80s. So it would have been that of Freddie Jackson. Shit.
He kind of went far back though.
I
Rich,
mean,
come on, Rich.
Rapture by Anita Baker.
Ooh.
I'm totally lying because I hate Anita Baker.
You don't like Anita Baker though.
I didn't like her as a kid because I heard
Exactly.
it too much. I didn't like Whitney Houston as a kid because I heard it too much. I appreciate
Man.
that.
But fun fact is that
Greatest
she
Love
actually,
Songs are
but
hard-ass
I only said this as a segue because she finally got access to all of her masters, so she owns the rights to all her music now.
Good shit.
Let's see, Tender Lover by Babyface.
I don't know the albums. Don't say. I just want to get shocked. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't
I'm
know
gonna see.
Babyface
I'm gonna
albums?
see.
No, I
I
know
mean,
which
I-
one
I
that one
re-
is.
That one has
remember
Whip
the
Appeal
names
on
of
it.
them. Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh,
Oh shit! Yeah. Whip Appeal used to slap.
See, I was gonna say Thriller, but that'd be way too easy, and that's like not a. I mean, it's an R&B album, but not.
I mean, if that's what you like, that's what you like.
I mean,
I
but
feel like
Oh, It's No Crime. I did like that song.
Yeah.
That was the upbeat song.
yep.
that's not
yeah.
too
Nick
far
don't
back,
like Thriller.
Rich.
Nick don't like the Thriller album.
No, I
mean-
don't like the Thriller song. That's what we said.
He said song.
you
He didn't
at
say
least
album.
like-
Oh yeah, I hate the Thriller song.
I
too.
know we're not going to. No, I don't like the song.
Yeah, I don't like the Thriller song either. People go,
But-
what?
Why
But-
not?
But you guys do
No,
choose
it's
off
corny.
the wall over Thriller, though, right?
What?
You guys do choose off the wall over Thriller,
This
though, right?
this is always
For me,
makes-
yes,
This,
but
this
at
is
the
always going to
same
be a
time,
debate.
the
Yeah, I
gap
don't
is
know.
getting closer as more I
Yeah.
get older and appreciate music.
Ugh, I don't know.
Thriller is trash.
But
Rob, get
So
like.
that's always going to be the Jackson albums
to be
are always
fair,
gonna
the
be
song
big.
is trash.
I don't like the song either.
But that's
man. Sorry.
that's one of the
Yeah, the song
That's
is
gonna
trash.
be one
though,
of the
Rob,
most-
so.
one of the big epic song or music arguments. That's kind of like Biggie over Pac or
But think about it. You talking about between the same guy's album, though. You know?
yeah,
exactly.
like it's okay. So it's like between Midnight Marauders and Low End Theory.
Low End Theory.
Yeah, I'm a Low End Theory guy.
I'm Low End Theory.
I like
as well.
Midnight Marauders.
Ugh.
The first track
Midnight
like
Marauders.
roped me in. Like
But-
Excursion. It's like, how do you? Whew.
Man. But
So,
that's like
Midnight Marauders is dope to me.
No, it's great.
other than Tribe
that's my
and
favorite one.
other than
I
Tribe
never
and
listened to
Michael
the movie
Jackson,
music.
does
to give
anybody
that
else
opinion.
have that kind of? Does anybody else have that concept? Like,
What?
Oh, like the albums are so great. It's like you pick one. You mean like
Yeah, you gotta
between
pick
Thriller, Off the Wall? Oh,
because
shit,
it's kind of
that's a good point.
divisive.
There's not as many out there as you think.
Yeah, like from the
There's not a-
same artist at that level. That's
That's what
I
I'm
didn't
getting
go to a
at.
skating rink. I'm from New
Yeah,
York.
because like I think like a lot of people like J. Cole, but J. Cole has a lot of albums that he has like 3 or 4 albums people like find their favorite, which is hard to say. I would say he's the closest, but I don't think there's just 2 for him.
right.
Like some people like Forest Hills Drive a lot. Some people like Born Center a lot. Some people like the last album a lot. So it's kind of hard. Like, I don't know if anybody just has those two that just hit.
What about Outkast?
So like Aquemini and what? AT Aliens?
Yeah, or even the first one too. Seven playlist.
That's what I was saying. People. always just
Okay,
throw out the first one.
let's think about this one. What about Ghostface?
He has
that's
more
a
than
good
two.
one.
That's the thing. He has more than two.
Right,
He's got like the first two.
right.
Man, Marcus, go to sleep, motherfucker.
Because I'm
Honestly,
thinking, because Supreme
Marcus-
Clientele, because the thing about Supreme Clientele and the Pretty Tony album, and then Iron Man, it's like, I
but
don't
then
know.
I love Fish Scale and More Fish as well.
right, same here. So
And I like and Big Door Rehab. I like that one too.
Oh, I forgot about that.
But-
Shit. Well.
But those,
hmm.
but the ones we named for Tribe and Mike, those are their greatest albums. Those
Agreed.
two are their-
But I could see
you guys
that.
are
Yeah.
naming. Are you guys naming Ghost's greatest album? Because I don't think those.
But
are
we're just
great.
seeing if there's like two that are just far and above like the other, the where it's like I can't pick
I mean-
between the two.
Ghost is so consistent.
But I think that works in their favor, in my
Right.
opinion, in a sense. Because
Yeah, that's kind of like,
damn.
that's kind of like, Cooley High Harmony and Boys II Men too. I mean, those are
Can
two
we stop
fucking
bringing
amazing
these-
albums, Them shits
No,
just
I
straight-
can let him rock on that.
Them
I can let him
shits
rock on that.
just
You
ride,
can't, you can't just take away all the accolades they got off that. So
Yeah, I mean,
can
you
rock
want
with
you want the New Jack Swing, or you
I
want
wish you'll
the-
stop moving his
know-
shoulders like that.
I know.
trying to make a point. You can't see my hands
Can we?
doing this.
All right, you're right. You're right, Brian. God bless the day. You're right.
Well,
Holding my-
and the Outkast argument, not really argument, but discussion. Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music
Has
I
been
think
played.
was just hip hop.
I think that's my
There
favorite.
was, they didn't have any gimmicks. It was just them doing hip hop. After that, you had ATLiens and all the Aquemini and all that. That's when they got into whatever spot that they were supposed to be in, and had their gimmicks. So I don't think you can really compare Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music to ATLiens and Aquemini and all that. That's
So,
almost
what
that's
about-
almost two different artists.
I know we totally forgot about this. Would Jay-Z or Nas have two for themselves like that?
Nah, not for me.
Nah, I wouldn't say so. Actually,
Because it's like hard to compare Jay-Z's first album with Blueprint. Like,
Correct,
they don't-
right,
it's
'cause the
very
Blue-
hard.
because to me the Blueprint is kind of like it for me. Not
yeah.
it, but you know what I'm saying. But that's
But
like
even though like his first album is phenomenal, It's
Right.
just- it almost depends on where you're at in your life at the time when it
Yeah.
hits you too.
right.
Well,
I
for
was-
me,
And on Blueprint, in his first album, he did get murdered on his own shit.
so to Nick's point,
The,
I'm just saying,
the smile, the smile was priceless.
With an old verse, by the way.
Reasonable Doubt is hands and shoulders above best Jay-Z's shit. Head and shoulders above.
I agree, but it's still not. It's weird that it's still not my favorite, and it's hard. That feels stupid
Wow.
for me to
I,
say.
yeah. I can.
Blueprint just hit us at a different point, man.
Yeah,
There you go, and
solid.
I think that's the
Yeah.
thing with that album, because
I agree.
it's almost to the point where, you know how, like, for me with movies, like with the Batman series, it's like The Dark Knight's a better movie, but I still think Batman Begins is my favorite. So I kind of
makes
see,
sense.
so I kind of see
understand
the
that.
same. I see the same thing with
Because
Jay-Z.
it was a great original ass concept, for
Right.
to even get there.
Right. So I could see the point, the same thing with Jay-Z, and how, we're talking about Reasonable Doubt is probably his best work, but the Blueprint is just something that I would rather listen to.
I'm with you.
Hey, you know what? And you know what? Your Batman argument. I think Batman is probably one of my favorite superheroes. And to be honest
Well,
with
that
you,
is
as time goes, I am getting more excited about the new Batman movie just because I like when he's reinvented. They keep the same core principles of who Batman is. He's a dick.
Because you say punk ass Batman.
He didn't. So that's great that he didn't say punk ass Batman.
I know. I'm just saying, because like I was like, oh, hey man, you need to look out for this dude. I ain't gonna watch this sparkly ass, punk ass Batman. Blah, 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 blah.
First of all, it don't sound like that. God damn it.
Yes, you do. You got some deep voice and you gruff.
He said circly.
It's just like they keep doing Batman, they keep doing these same superheroes, and you're waiting for them to fuck it up because you know they're going to. And I'm thinking, okay, they picked the dude from Twilight to play Batman. This is when they fuck it up. So when I first heard about it, yeah, I was against it.
But they only fucked up Batman twice: Val Kilmer and George Clooney.
Val wasn't
In a row.
Well,
But yeah, in a row.
I take that back. I take that back. I couldn't even go 2 seconds.
But that's my
George
point,
Clooney
though.
is a great actor, but that was
Right.
bad.
No, yeah,
It wasn't his fault.
It was like,
It
think
was
about it.
back
Adam
to
West,
back. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it up. It was like, hey, let's
Adam
fuck it up
West,
more.
Michael Keaton. What you had? Adam West, Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton just a great.
He's
Just a
great.
great actor. Right.
He
But
could do
then you had
anything.
Clooney, Kilmer, Christian Bale. What am I missing? Who am I
Ben
missing?
Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
So we thought Ben Affleck was going to be trash. Nope, he was great.
Ben has chops. Ben has.
Yeah, he was all right.
But
he was
Val
alright.
Kilmer. But so I'm going to give, after watching Tenet, I'm going to give this dude his props because he's a classically trained actor.
He just was in one really
He was
terrible
just-
young adult movie adaptation. That was
And
it.
the funny thing
But
is,
can
he
you be
doesn't
mad
even
for him
like.
getting his bag? Not at all.
He doesn't
Nope.
even like Twilight. Like,
Right.
he was like, this is the dumbest fucking franchise ever. But he made his money, so fuck
Right.
it.
That's just like
So
if
you
look
say
at
he doesn't
Daniel
like it?
Radcliffe. Shit, he's
He
a good
can't
actor, even
stand
though he
this
just
shit.
did a Harry Potter for 18 years. It felt like.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, he does not
And
like.
then
Twilight. He's
it's like-
I hate this shit.
Daniel Radcliffe. It was funny because Daniel Radcliffe did all the Harry Potter. Was it Harry Potter?
Yeah, it was Harry
Yeah.
Potter. Mm-hmm.
And then he did Sin City playing the wolf guy. And that shit was like completely opposite of what he was playing.
That's unfortunately what they have to do to get out of
Yeah.
that typecasting. They have
Yeah.
to take that hard left.
But he was good in it. And I don't even think he said anything in the whole thing.
And that's what you got to do.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what
Yeah.
you got to do.
I think he's just a talented actor from a young age, so
Right.
he's gonna get his.
It's easier. I mean, it's sad when you got a really good actor and they just get typecasted and can't get out of the roles. I mean, shit. The only other thing these two Spider-Man could do was be in another Spider-Man movie.
That's it. Shit, Denzel making the same fucking movie the last 8 years.
That's fine. I'll still go pay to watch
Can I
him,
say?
too.
And you know what? Can I say something that a lot of people won't admit?
Oh,
What
well.
was that? Oh,
I'm
I
about
got my
to
hand.
get canceled for this shit.
I
know.
got
You got
my hand-
23 minutes.
Got my hand ready. Got my
Ryan, we've
hand
been
ready.
doing good today, Ryan.
Denzel ain't got a lot of range.
God damn it.
Training
I
Day.
think he
Not a lot of range.
does. I think he
I
does.
think he does.
I didn't say he
He
didn't.
does.
I didn't say he didn't have any. I said he don't have a
Oh
lot of
my
range.
gosh. No, Brian.
Wait a minute. So you're saying Training Day he got
No.
game is the same as Equalizer and Book
No,
of Eli?
no. Listen now. I didn't say he didn't have.
I
any.
know what you're saying.
I see.
I
I
think
you
right
know.
now he's floating.
I know what
The
you're
early
saying.
90s, he was on fire with everything. I mean,
So you don't think that's the opposite sides of the spectrum, though? Because that's a lot of range.
No.
When have
I
you
know what
when-
you're saying. I know what he's saying.
Now,
Is Malcolm
now,
X his pinnacle for y'all?
there's a couple of roles where
Training Day?
Denzel played and you forgot it was Denzel. Like the Malcolm X movie,
Malcolm
you
X.
forgot that was Denzel.
Yeah.
But and then you got to
No.
remember he plays 2 to 3 different Malcolm Littles in that movie too.
Right.
He plays like
Yeah.
younger. He plays the
But-
one in jail, and then he play like converting into
But
that.
at
He
a
plays
certain
fully
point-
Malcolm X.
At a certain point in his career, he was just playing the same role, but
that's
in
not-
different movies, just like this quiet good guy.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have. It just means he was typecasted. He was pigeonholed.
But how do you pigeonhole Denzel Washington?
I
How do
thought
you
he was different in
typecast-
Fences, personally.
I think that to that
Well, I saw
point
fences.
is
I saw fences with James Earl Jones in it, so nobody can do better than what James Earl Jones.
Oh
did.
no, I'm not. I agree with that, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, I thought he did a really good well, and I kind of didn't
John
think of him
Q?
just watching a Denzel movie for once because he
So-
played up the play very well.
But I think to that point, it's like it's more his treatment of the character compared to how James Earl Jones treated the character. I still saw Denzel playing that character, where James Earl Jones is like known as like the he's played both the worst father and the best father.
You're an idiot.
You know, so it's like,
That's a
you
good
know,
point.
so he kind of is in a different space. So him being in Fences was just like, whoa, okay, dude, cool. But Denzel playing that role is like, I still saw Denzel Washington playing this character. So I think that's I can see. I don't necessarily agree with Brian, but I see his argument.
Yeah, I get it.
I could see that.
Yeah.
It's funny, you know. It's like when we're talking about things people don't say. I guess I'm going to say one. Is that I was talking to someone about movies, and I was saying how personally I think that in Black Panther, T'Challa is the least interesting character in that movie.
Oh yeah, that's not even a hot take. It's kind of like he almost.
But
took
no
a
one,
back seat.
but no one says it.
Yeah, I
mean-
felt that exact same way.
It is funny because it's when you say taking the back seat, literally, he was gone in the movie for like half an hour.
Exactly.
I mean,
I think that
Because
second
everybody-
movie would have been like you'd have got blasted with a lot of him with screen time.
everybody was fixated on Killmonger.
I hate Marcus.
What did he say? Oh my God!
I think Chadwick gave a lot of himself in a lot of other roles
I
that he
agree.
did in Black Panther. I mean, there was the bottom, the belt. What was the movie? I can't remember the name. Black Bottom.
I
Shoot.
still never watched it. I know you're talking about
that
some of the
shit's
one with
great.
him and Viola Davis.
Yeah, I can't remember
Yeah,
the
I
name
heard
of
it
the movie.
was.
That, and then the war movie, the last one he made. This shit, it's just
Oh,
great.
the
This
Spike Lee
is-
movie.
The five
Yeah.
was it the five?
Oh.
That movie was really damn good. Like it
And I'm
felt
sorry,
like
I
a
can't
journey
remember
in that
titles
movie.
that well, but I've seen all. These
No, I know
movies.
you're talking
just
about- that
can't
was a
remember
really-
the
I
titles.
haven't
good
seen
movie.
I haven't seen either one of those, but I've heard really good
If
things.
you watch it, that
But
movie
those
got
were-
some stars in it because old boy from Lovecraft Country is in it. He plays
because
the dude's son in it.
Delroy Lindo's in the other movie.
Yeah,
the
he
woman,
plays
right?
the I forgot
Yeah.
Jonathan Majors. Is that his name?
Yep, that's him.
Yeah,
He plays Delroy Lindo's son in that movie.
Kang.
King.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he has that's range right there. And
Yeah,
then
no,
those
he's
movies
got
were like
range.
back to
Yes.
back. Yeah.
Yes.
Motherfucker
But-
played Thurgood.
Which didn't
Yeah.
make much sense. But
Which
He played
that,
Thurgood. He
that movie did
played,
make sense.
James
the
Brown.
James Brown movie is actually very good too.
yeah, he
I
he
did like
played
the
the
James
hell.
Brown movie.
He played the hell out of that role.
I've always
Who
kept
took a
myself
dump on my
randomly
toilet?
watching that.
You took a
Oh
dump on
yeah,
my
that's
toilet.
that's the first scene. That's a hell of a first.
Yeah, man.
Then he realized what he did. He's like, oh shit. He had to ride
But
out
then,
with his
like,
truck. I
You
remember, when
remember
that
like, I
happened
remember
as a
that being
kid.
in the news, you know, that James Brown
Yeah, I
was in a
remember
hospital
that
case or
too.
whatever.
That's crazy.
So you could actually picture him walking in and like, who took a dump on my toilet?
Hey, side note, the guy
because that was
the
damn
officer-
near local news because that was only Augusta.
it is the officer that did that chase. He actually was an officiant for our wedding. The
Are you
officer,
serious?
yeah,
Wait, what?
he's like the officer that arrested James Brown in that chase.
That is hilarious.
He's a
the
family
beginning of the
friend of
movie?
ours. No, he was
That
in the
is-
movie.
No, I
But
mean the scene. Yeah.
but I'm just saying the officer that did that. Yeah, he's a family friend of ours, so he actually married us.
Holy
That
shit.
is fucking hilarious.
Small world.
Mm-hmm.
Your friend
Sorry.
arrested the godfather of soul.
Oh, so the
He's
Godfather
trash.
souls. The nigga put out a shotgun on people. What do you mean?
He had problems. We all got problems. Damn it.
And I still don't pull out
Oh.
shotguns and shoot them in the air through my building. Okay.
Block him.
All right. Anybody got any shotgun topics they want to talk about? Like the last hour of the show wasn't shotgun topics. But anybody got anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to get off their chest? Shiba Inu is still climbing. Jump on it. Oh, go ahead.
I blame you.
This is random as hell. It was kind of my topic, the last topic I had, but we don't have to talk about it. But I was watching an interview with Mike Tomlin, and it still like blows my mind that the Steelers have only had 3 coaches since 1969.
That's
That
crazy.
shit. I'm like,
Get
that is
the
the most
fuck outta
stable organization. They've only had one owner. One family has owned it since 1933, and
Yep.
since like 1969, they've only had it was only been
Chuck Noll.
Chuck Noll,
Coward.
Coward, And Tomlin, that's it since
Are you
1969.
fucking serious?
52
Yep.
years have only had 3 coaches. That's stability. And how many titles?
Tomlin.
6 or 7 since then?
6.
6 titles in that
6,
time.
yeah, 6. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Bobby's.
the Chicago Bears have the same family owning the team since the beginning of fucking the NFL, and we've had what 85 fucking coaches.
Yeah, and the last time you won a Super Bowl was the season for 85.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Coincidence.
All right, y'all. It's been a good show. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and keeping us company and allowing us to keep you company. Rob, Marcus, Milo, I know she's gone. Nikki, I think she's still in here. I'm not sure. Of course, DJ T-Mobile. Y'all be good, man. We'll be back next Thursday with some more topics.
I made that dumb music video.
I remember that music video. God
Super
damn, I
Bowl
just saw
shuffle.
that last week, too.
Fuck that.
Sosa got that
fucking
on
iconic.
45, y'all.
That's iconic.
He didn't deny it.
Y'all be good. See you next
I
week.
said you got it on 45.
Peace.
New edition's overrated.
Oh,
Oh,
get
shut
out. Log off.
Who was this? Numbers in your pocket.